Hey Doug, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Pete? All right, number 3. We're really doing this. It's coming along. So, I don't know what to talk about. There's so much stuff. So I thought about the hair more. I watched this documentary called Chasing Bubbles. You know, education for what I want to do of traveling from coast to coast. So, I've decided I'm going to grow this out. And maybe even this too. I'm definitely not going to shave this because otherwise my face is just a big round ball. So yeah, I'm actually not going to cut my hair. Yeah, I don't think you should grow. You should just continually get your beard bigger and bigger. So that way, you know, by the end of this or whatever, when we end up stop doing this, it's just this massive beard. We can look back and go, remember when you had this little tiny baby beard? Actually, it's still a pretty big beard right now. Anyways, enough facial hair talking. So with my family and my brother's family, we took our first sailing class. And yeah, we learned to tie knots. While I was editing that, I realized it sounds a lot more epic than it was. But it was actually just learning to tie knots. So that was the first class. The other footage is from a trip we did last year in November. All those ropes. You learn how to use them?
You gotta tie all those?
Yeah, get to tying. Ready to learn some knots?
Sure. That is.
All right.
Oh, that's nice.
First
I made a knot.
knot lesson. Oh, there you go. And then stop. The second one is underneath.
How do you do that? Like this?
Okay.
We will one day be on the ocean trying that out, or the lake, whatever it is we start with. But for now, we're learning to tie knots. It's the basics. We did the bowline knot. Then we did the figure 8 knot. I don't know what it's called now. No, and then the cleat knot, which is to tie your boat up. And the reasons why we do these. So it's kind of fun, because I was always horrible at knots growing up. I tried Boy Scouts for like 2 or 3 weeks. They did knots, and I was like, this is stupid. I can never figure this out. So I was never good at tying knots as a kid. I mean, other than the typical shoelace knot. But anything complicated, I was like, forget this. I don't need to learn this. Why would I learn it? Well, now I need to learn it. So we're all really excited. We're all now discussing when we're going to sail, not if we're going to sail. 403 more days now, I think. Yeah, 403, yeah. So it was really fun, like, seeing my kids actually get excited about knot tying. In fact, we have it set up in our house, the cleat knot, that every time they come into the house, we just have them tie a cleat knot real quick. Bryony's, like, trying the bowline knot. Noah's trying it. Ollie's trying it. Ollie's got the figure 8 knot down, so that's good. Jessica's learning the knots, too. We went to a soccer game today, and she brought the line with her to learn how to tie it. So she's got that down, and it's fun seeing her actually excited about it, because I figured I'd be doing most of the sailing stuff, but it seems like she's pretty interested in it. So when it comes to sailing, the thing about sailing that scares me the most is the fact my family's on the boat. It's not just me out there. I can't just go be crazy. I have to make decisions that are based on my family's safety, my safety, so that way my family has me. So a big fear for me is just, what if Ollie, like, my littlest one, goes to the edge and falls in, and I don't see him, and he's way back there, or, you know, like if somebody falls off and I don't know about it, like, it's kind of scary, because it's kind of permanent. I mean, that's why we have to follow all the rules and stuff about always being clipped in and stuff. You know, that's good. Just my kids sometimes are not so great about following rules, as most kids are. So, but on the ocean, a small mistake could be a permanent mistake. So that scares me a lot. So those are my fears. It's just how permanent some mistakes can be. Yeah, and I don't want to make any of them. I kind of like every member of my family, so if they could stick around, that'd be great. The things I'm excited about, though, for sure, are my kids being not just reading from a textbook like in history class. You know, like, oh yes, there's this ocean. No, they're like, that's the ocean right there. That's this fish. They get to see the world rather than reading about it in a book, which is how I lived my life. So that'd be kind of fun to give them something that I never got as a kid. An experience that just sounds pretty fun. But as I mentioned earlier, also could be scary. Another thing I'm excited about is just they could see other cultures and stuff, and the way other people live life, so that way they won't be stuck in their head like I was as a kid, like you go 9 to 5 to a job and that's life. I mean, of course, they're still going to have to deal with that, but I want them to know that there's other people living life differently, and that they can choose their path within reason. Can we not talk about AWOL? It's like a real sore spot right now, because like I want to finish it so bad. No, actually, I'm halfway done with the last pass of audio I need to do on the film. We ADR the whole film, so ADR is whenever you, instead of using your original audio that you taped on set, you replace it later on in a recording studio. So we did that, but when you get all the dialogue, you still have to make all the sounds. Like, say someone does like this in a movie, you have to go in with a microphone and record you making that sound, because you no longer have that sound. So we're replacing all of that, and you have to match the fabrics up. So whether it's a jacket, like someone moving and their jacket makes a whoosh sound, you have to use a very similar material. When I did the walking path, it was I got a bucket of, actually I have it right here. I got a bucket of dirt, and then I just made sounds of boots, my kids' boots, stepping in mud or dirt. That is the Foley side of it, so I'm almost done with it, and then I'm going to hand it over to Tyler Duffus of Denver Grown Recording. Tyler Duffus, he also was one of the actors in the movie, but he also does our audio, so it's kind of handy. From there, we got to figure out what we're going to do to release it. We need to put in some festivals, and then also we're going to get it up on Amazon Prime, so that'll be nice, so you can check AWOL out within, I want to say 6 months, but if I put, you know what, I'm going to put a date on it. I'm going to finish it by my birthday. July 17th, it'll be done. There we go. Pete, hold me accountable. July 17th. It will be watchable in some way or another. Look on Amazon Prime by July 17th. It'll be there. It better be after I said this on here. I just ran out of hard drive space. I need to delete a lot of drone footage off my phone. So your question was, who inspires me? I don't know if that's professionally or personally, but both of them are the same answer. So personally, my wife is my inspiration. I just want to be a good person for her, and as an extension of that is my kids as well. I want to be someone that they can be proud as their dad, and I want my wife to be proud that I'm her children's dad, and I just want to be a good person. So who inspires me is my wife, easily, both personally and professionally. She's my best friend. We've been together since high school, and yeah, I really look up to her and everything she's been through in life, and it keeps me from complaining for sure, because I can't even compare. I mean, I saw firsthand everything she went through, and a lot of it I went through with her, but it's hard to complain when somebody that's gone through everything she's gone through is right there in front of you. You just need to stand up and own it, on the moment, and take the best that you can out of each situation, learn something from it, and so that helps me personally. Professionally, she inspires me. She's really honest with me. Anytime I finish a project, I can always rely on her to give me a very honest opinion of it. If it's crap, she'll tell me, and she'll tell me why. And if it's good, she's like, oh, that's good. But I know that it means she actually liked it, so that's good. No, I'm just kidding. There are some things that I've done that she just really likes, especially the videos of our kids, because she gets to look back at those, and sometimes we'll just sit and watch like videos of our kids, and she just inspires me to want to be proud of what I'm showing her. So it helps me remember there's an audience to things, and that audience is right in my house. My kids like everything, so I can't really trust their opinion, but Jessica is very honest with me in feedback. Pete, I'm glad you want to lose weight. One day we might even do it. But how many times have we started this whole plan of like, we're gonna lose weight? Even today, I told my wife, right after we finished soccer games today, I was like, hey, we should totally go to the gym. And I was like, oh, you know what? I probably shouldn't go to the gym because kids club is closed, and the kids wouldn't be able to be there. So even though I could easily have gone by myself, I still found a way out of it. There's always something better to be doing, like this right now. I'd rather be doing this than working out. There's weights like right there. I could just go lift the weights right there. Anyways, I really hope the best for you in this weight loss thing. I want to try really hard too, but I feel like we have this conversation all the time, and neither of us follow through on it. But once again with this, we're going to hold each other to it. So I'm going to hit the gym 3 times this week. Hold me to it. Starting tomorrow. Tomorrow's a good day. Yep. Okay, the pancakes. Gluten-free. I had no idea you had celiac disease. You don't have it, do you? But if you are, I'm really sorry, and that's insensitive. Pete, you're a really good photographer. And people need to know it. And that's why you have to finish your website. Okay? Please? But yeah, Pete, you're talking third person in this? What are we doing? I'll just say it. You guys, Pete is a really awesome photographer. You should check him out. I don't know if he's giving his website out yet because he still has to update it, I guess. The current one is really good. It's just it doesn't have his like up-to-date stuff. But he does really good stuff. So check him out whenever he releases the site, when he finishes or whatever. I think you should just release it now and be like, hey, here it is so far, so people can start seeing what you're doing. And hire Pete. I'm gonna say it. Just hire him. He'll take good pictures of your family or your wedding, whatever. So, goals. Mine are all very fluid. Within 1 month's time, a company me and my brother were wanting to start for probably, I think it's 3 years now. We've been wanting to start this up. In fact, we've made several attempts at it. My brother's put lots of money into it. So we went ahead and we officially did it. We have started it. It exists. It's called Be the Movie Star, and it's for like big birthday parties or corporate events, team building stuff, group stuff. But it's it puts whoever's in the party or the event into movies. I'll show you a clip right here.
He's coming in for my coffee.
So that is a company we're starting. And within, I think, a week or two of that, we had the crazy idea of the sailing thing and learning to sail. And now that's our priority. We're still doing the company, but if everything goes through, we'll be gone sailing for a long time and we'll really be able to run it. So my goals are always fluid. What's more important at the moment? And I'm hoping throughout the process of this and goal setting, they become a little less fluid and more solid and not so, that sounds fun, let's go there. Squirrel. But I'm glad you're setting goals because it's important. So with your dad and everything he taught you, and that's pretty awesome to have that and be able to look back and see it differently. It's kind of like when you read the Bible, you know, like depends on what mood you're in, what each passage means to you. It really depends on what moment you're in. Stuff like that. So it's good that you can look at it from a different perspective as an older person and get new meaning from it and a deeper understanding of what he meant. And your uncle, I think, has the best advice of how do you do it? You just do it. So I saw your pool footage. I'm pretty excited that you actually cut together to music fun footage of your family. I've been like screaming at you for years to just do it. And then because I yelled at you so much about it, and I used to only do like, I'd always do like one a month or one every 2 months of my family. So that's kind of me nagging at you, trying to get you to do those videos. And then that's why I started doing the vlog, so that way one day, 10 years from now, I can look, oh, what were we doing during that week, or have context to an event that we look back on. So I'm glad I'm doing that. I'm glad you finally did it. I hope this keeps inspiring you to show more footage of your family, because it's fun seeing them grow up, because when I last saw them in person, one of them wasn't even here yet. So that's fun. And T-Rex, I'm glad you guys went there. My sister used to work there. I know it very well. Anyways, Pete, that's pretty much all I have to ramble. Hey, come here, Ollie.
I was heading for him.
This is Ollie. You're going to see him a lot more in videos. He's an adorable little redheaded dude and a really good soccer player, right? Tell me about soccer.
Doing good, but
So he filled in, he's on a 6 and under team. And then yesterday, he filled in for his sister's 8 and under team, and he was the star player of the game.
Go, Ollie!
Shoot it!
What's up, man?
Who are we talking to?
We're talking to the internet. There's not another human on the other side of this. It's not FaceTime. Oh, we can call the person YouTube. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Hey, mommy's home. All right, Pete, I'm going to have to cut this short. I wish I had questions to ask you. You know what? Maybe on the next one, can you show us some of your photography? I want to see some of it. That's cool, buddy.
Can you tell Pete I have this?
Yes, Pete, Ollie wants to let you know. He has this. He has a dragon tear. He used to, and then I dropped it. Like 30-second slideshow.
I still have it.
He does still have it. He found it. So anyways, yes, I think you should show us some of your photography. Because I want to see it. I mean, I see it, but I want others to see it. Yeah, that's it. I think I'm done. Okay, I'm gonna go now. It's getting weird.